Hi, welcome back to my channel, my podcast, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. If you have a Libra rising, Libra sun, or Libra moon, or if you have a stellium in Libra, this is your October 2022 astrology forecast. All right, let's see what October holds for you, Libras. So, October 2nd, Mercury, which is in Virgo and in retrograde, going to station direct in your 12th house. 12th house is everything with unprivileged people. 12th house is everything with hospitals and orphanages and prisons and working behind the scene, and also, with aliens and arts and filmography as well. And Mercury goes direct over here. You might going to find yourself to be able to write a script, for example. Or if you was working re-editing something, your script, right now, soon, very, very soon, you're going to be able to publish or show that to the audience. So this is good. This is really good for you. Then Vesta, the asteroid of eternal flame, and also it's an investment asteroid, and very wise as well. In 22 degrees of Aquarius going to go direct for you. So where is Aquarius for you? Here in your 5th house of romance, investment, prize, lottery, intimacy, pregnancy, children. It's gonna go direct over here, the eternal flame. So you might going to get back your mojo in your love life, or actually Vesta is an investment planet and the 5th house is investment also. So an investment could pay off and it could be coming like landfall of money in your way. Pluto also going direct in your in Capricorn for you in your 4th house. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's rebirth. It's definitely rules the taboos and all the what is that banking system, other people's money as well. Death, sex, and in the 4th house of real estate, it could be your living situation is going to go through transformation. Maybe with Pluto, you had to redesign your house, or actually the roots of the house. So the base of the house had to be, because of the foundation was not good, but right now you fixed it and you are pleased with it. Or foundation of the family, somehow it was was something about that, and right now you are pleased and you can move on. But Pluto is also, representing the 8th house of death, and 4th house is ending and funerals. So it could mean like somebody, a family member, somebody, a root of your family, so grandparents or parents, could pass away this time when it's going to station direct. Then Saturn is stationary direct. So on the 23rd, Saturn is endurance, Saturn is rejection, limitation, and also represents, discipline and oldness as well. In the 5th house of joy, it could be like, even when it went to retrograde over there, wherever Saturn is, it could dry you out. So in your 5th house, it could represent your intimate life was dry, or you may be, or even you were tired to play with your children. You were just tired. It could be some kind of endocrine issues as well, but it could be like, I don't have time, or I'm tired to have intimacy with my partner, or my lover doesn't really show any love for me, and it could be it's like distance. My love life is distance, or I have a lover actually, and I have, maybe even I'm living in a marriage, but I still have a lover, and they are rejecting me right now. But when Saturn going to go direct, there is something when it's gonna move forward. So it's not gonna be that tiring, it's not going to be that dry and cold anymore. And don't forget, Saturn going to leave your fifth house finally, gonna go to your sixth house in March next year, so you can lose weight. And you could have, well, sixth house matters, you could have some later on some kind of issue with bones and structure in the body, or teeth issues, but that at least leaving your fifth house, so not gonna have issue with investment, not gonna have issue with lover or love life or intimate life, or either with children as well. You're going to find more joy in your life. All right. And then Juno, the loyalty and the marriage asteroid, it is in Pisces in your sixth house. Sixth house is actually the daily routine, and it's going to go direct over here. So you will change your daily routine and you're going to become loyal to it. So actually in the sixth house, it will be like it's a health regime you're going to start, or something to work on, or working out, or just work, but you're going to keep doing that, because this is loyalty. So it is like, I'm going to commit to it and I'm going to finish it. And then Mars is going retrograde on the 30th of October in Gemini in your ninth house. Ninth house could be friendship zone also, but usually it is like your second marriage. It could be your older sibling. It could be like traveling. So careful with traveling when it's in retrograde. Careful with foreign travels and long distance travels. Because it could be some kind of can bring in some kind of accident, and you can hurt yourself, your limbs, or it could be something with immigration issues for you there, with passport and immigration. So just be mindful there. Okay, guys, so let's start the months with October 1st. And October 1st, we're going to have Venus and Jupiter opposing each other, and it is not a good aspect. They are actually across to each other in heaven. So Venus is in 2 degrees first house because it rules you, and Jupiter is in Aries. Jupiter is in Aries, could be very bold, and it could be arrogant as well. It could be really naughty. And that is in your seventh house. So your partner could become very arrogant. Your partner not gonna recognize your beauty and not gonna value actually your beauty and attraction. So it could be like a rejection by my partner, and no matter how beautiful I am, just somehow don't value that anymore. Okay, so if we move forward, then we're going to talk about the 6th. And 6th of October, we're going to have Mercury Pluto in a really good aspect, and it is a trine, and it is the most beautiful conversation between those two planets. So Mercury is the planet of communication in your 12th, and then it is Pluto, which is in your 4th house of family. All right, so 12 and 4th house. So, it could be actually something like I need to sign out my loved one from the hospital and bringing them home. Or it could be also like, an older person is in hospice, but you don't want them to die in hospice. You want them to die at home, and you're going to sign that paper. So, it could be bittersweet, but definitely you're not going to feel regret. Definitely you will feel enlightened during this situation. And then on the 9th, we're going to have a full moon in Aries. And the full moon in Aries is going to take place in 16 degrees. So I'm going to erect this chart a little bit, animate that by the hour. Okay, so moon is in 16 degrees across the sky to sun. So that's the full moon. But actually it is conjuncting with Chiron, and Chiron is the wounded warrior, right? So Chiron is the hurt within, and when it's with the moon, emotionally we are hurt, and we are maybe abused emotionally. You are maybe by a marriage partner, so your significant other hurt your feeling, your significant other doesn't value your nurturing soul, or you know, just doesn't value you, and you cry about that. It's like a full moon is letting go, and full moon is getting rid of toxins and letting go of things. So it could bring in like an ending in a relationship, and it not necessarily bring in divorce right away, but it could be like, you know what, I'm done with this person. I made a decision, and you know, maybe I only gonna divorce in 4 years from now, the children are small, but I'm done with this person. So especially if you have Libra rising and Libra sun, that's definitely going to be for you. So you still might going to stay with your partner, but you make a decision right now. And this full moon actually is going to sextile with Saturn. So Saturn is endurance and, you know, like commitment, for example. And yes, you see, it is sextiling with Saturn. So maybe you are making the decision already to letting go a partnership, but because of the children, Saturn in the children's house, you are still going to be limited to make that decision. So not gonna divorce right away. So definitely that is another confirmation over here. But it starts with squares with Pallas Athene, and Pallas Athene is the planet of wisdom. So it's actually reminding you, please be mindful before you say something, because later on you might regret. So don't say anything yet, you know, even if you want to do a change with one-on-one relationship. It doesn't want to be your have to be your marriage. It could be your business partner as well, but don't say it yet. Just be mindful. Later on you can say it. Just, you know, discipline, discipline, discipline. And then on the 11th, we're going to have Sun and what? Trine, Sun and Saturn. Trine, so let me see. And it's going to be on the 11th, Sun and Saturn trine in 18 degrees. Yes, Sun is your vitality, that's your will, that is your willpower and your individuality. And then Saturn is discipline, endurance, and the first and fifth house. In the fifth house, that is joy and, you know, and romance here, but Saturn there, it's really Sakyudrai, I mean Sakyudrai. So it could be like, right now, I'm not tired anymore. I'm going to have more uh, energy somehow. I feel I'm going to have some kind of art project coming through and it's going to be supported. Or, you know, like, yeah, that could be that as well. And I'm not going to be limited anymore, and I make a decision to enjoy life. This is the day perhaps when you are saying like, you know, I had enough. I have to take care of myself. I have to make sure I'm coming first, and then I'm going to make a decision to enjoy life. Not necessarily enjoy it yet, because Saturn's still retrograde and Saturn's still in the fifth house, but at least you start to plan. And on October 12th, you're going to have Mars and Neptune square. And you know, Neptune is delusion, illusion, and also addiction and alcoholism, drug, prescription drugs, but also higher octave of love. But with Mars in Gemini, it could be like someone is gossiping about you, and it could come, you know, it is like, wow, that's judgment is coming to the life of someone who is gossiping about you. So it could be like, cut out, you know, like the verbal conflict with someone, verbal conflict with a friend or with a sibling because of gossip is coming into your life. It could be also work, because of Neptune is in your sixth house, so that's work or tenant or roommate. And you're going to have some fight with the person, and then it's going to be some miscommunication and misunderstanding. Okay, so then it's going to be on the 12th also we're going to have Jupiter Mercury opposition. We had that before, we had that in September, guys. So that is also a leap of conclusion. So don't make a quick decision. Definitely that's because you didn't see clearly. And like you can pay for that. So for example, as I said, you made a decision already, maybe during the moon, like, okay, I want to get rid of this person or this business partnership, but don't say it. Yes, it is just confirmation. Don't say anything, wait it out, wait a little bit longer before you make your final decision to move on from a partnership. Then on October 7th, is it the 12th? No, the 14th, we also have an aspect, and that is going to be Venus and Saturn trine. So actually, it is a supporting energy over here, and it is going to be like one of your child needs more love, needs more, like to be told like I love you and I'm here for you, and make sure you are there and standing tall, and you are a mountain for them to lean on or a shoulder to lean on. So that is that. And then so balancing out an energy for someone who you love, someone, it could be an intimate relationship, or so someone, maybe a lover, is waiting for you to say, listen, I love you and I want you. Or maybe it is a child, like mommy, do you love me, do you love me? And you have to say it many times to confirm your love to the person. And then on the 17th we're going to have Mars and Sun trine. This is good. This is, this is willpower. This is like, I know I'm great. Because both of them is hot and dry planet, they are really good friends, first and ninth house. So foreign matters, immigration matters could turn out to be amazing. Communication could be a little bit aggressive with or restless, but you know what? You say, I need change, I need to reinvent myself and need it right now. And you're going to actually verbally address it, and you say it to everyone, and you're making the change about that. Or you just, restlessly, you just impulsively going to take a trip abroad, and you're not even going to contact with anyone, just like, that's what I need and I'm going, and that's it. And then on the 18th, we're going to have Venus trine this Mars. And, those are the ultimate lovers in sky, in heaven. So when it's trining, it could be like, ninth house could be a second marriage, or it could be a foreigner who you started to communicate with, and it's gonna become really like sensual sexual communication. So you're going to start to text to someone or communicate to someone who you have some kind of crush on, but that's definitely sexual, very sexual energy over here, and you will feel good about yourself. And on the 20th, 19th, we got Sun and Pluto square. But that is a little bit of power struggle in the fourth house. Fourth house is your family. So it could be like someone from the family. It could be a husband or some, because of Capricorn ruled by Saturn, and Saturn could be husband figure or ex husband or ex-wife, but that has a control on you, and it's going to be a power struggle. Or maybe you want to move and sell the house, and the partner doesn't want to, someone from the family doesn't want to. So on the 20th, it's going to be Venus square Pluto. So that's, again, somebody doesn't value your beauty, doesn't value your love, and you have enough from that. And somebody from the family, so you will say, you know what, I'm done over here. And then the next day, Venus and Sun going to conjunct. So let's see, 22nd going to conjunct. Look, 29 degrees karmic degree in your first house. So you might want to make a decision to do some kind of surgeries, that something with beauty. So maybe you're just going to reinvent yourself. You're gonna throw out all the give away all your clothes, and you're just gonna buy a whole new wardrobe. But you're going to invest in your appearance, definitely, and new creams perhaps, or you just going because those gonna go to Scorpio really soon, to 0 degree and 2 degrees. I'm gonna show you, and it could be like Scorpio is surgery. So I'm going to talk to someone who is a surgeon, and I'm going to have some kind of beauty surgery done soon. So that could mean that as well. All right, so let's see. And let's go to the solar eclipse. And that's going to be on the 25th. And it's going to happen in 2 degrees. So I'm going to bring back moon to 2 degrees for you to understand this eclipse here. All right, and I have to go by days again. Okay, so it's going to happen in your second house of finance, and second house is ruled by Venus, so it's also your possession, and it is your stuff as well. So listen, Scorpio ruled by Pluto and Mars, the 8th house, it could be some thief is stealing something valuable from you. Careful, it could be a jewelry. But also, what else could it mean? As I said, it could mean like you have the money, second house is money, to do a surgery, Scorpio, a beauty surgery, because you have enough from something and you just want to have a beauty surgery. All right, so you got financial foundation for that. You already have savings for that, but it is ending also. You know, it's an eclipse. However, it's a solar eclipse. Usually it's good, the solar eclipse. It is a dramatic change. It is quick, but it could bring in some kind of financial abundance. It could bring in some kind of promotion and bonuses in our life, especially in second house. However, because it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is detoxification, ending and let go, and, you know, death. So it could mean as well like some kind of financial situation. The way I earned money, it's ending, and it's gonna have some kind of new way of earning money, but something has to end there. All right, so that is the eclipse, but you know, it's going to conjunct with Venus, and Venus rules second house, so definitely it could be something about finance and ending that situation. It could be like I'm not getting alimony anymore from my ex, or, you know, because before you had that kind of Plutonian square with Venus and Pluto square with Sun before. So I said, because it's Capricorn, it could be an ex-partner or someone from the family, a husband, and it's not giving me money to spend anymore. For example, I got like 3,000 a month, but right now only gonna get 1,000 to spend on myself. Whatever, you know, it could be I get 50,000 a month, but you know, I don't anymore. So yeah, that is over there. And then on the 26th, let's go to the 26th, and the 26th we have Mars and Mercury trine. So Mercury is in the first, Mars is in the 9th house. So it could be like I'm finishing a doctorate, I'm finishing some kind of higher education, my master's, or I take a decision to start my master's and doctorate. So that is beneficial, that is good for you here. Or, you know what, I want to do film, and or I want to publish, and Mercury is ruling Gemini where Mars is, and it is like, all right, yeah, we can do publishing. You good at that. Let's publish your book or your script or whatever, or let's become a journalist, or you know, a TV reporter or something like that. And actually, it could be some of you going to be a war zone reporter, because Mars in Gemini could be a war zone reporter. All right, moving forward, guys, let's go to on the 27th, when Mercury and Pluto going to square. Well, that's conflict with a powerful authoritative figure. And that's first and fourth house again. That is someone from your family. It could be a father figure. Why I say that? Because Saturn could be father figure, and Saturn rules Capricorn, right? And Pluto is powerful or controlling, very controlling, older authority figure, but it could come from the family or from the root. and it is a verbal conflict with that person. So Mercury gonna move very fast this month because 10th move to Libra and in your sign, and the 29th already going to move to Scorpio. So there is the 29th when it's going to move to Scorpio. Here it is, and we're going to have a stellium in Scorpio, right? So yeah, it's significant in your second house. So sales and contracts, or it could be something about wills, signing wills, or it could be signing prenups as well. You might going to have to resign something. All right, Libras, I think that is all. We talked about everything. If you liked my podcast, please don't hesitate to like it, push that like button, and also subscribe to my channel because more goodies is coming. 2023 horoscopes for each individual signs are coming up. I'm going to do remedies, feng shui remedies. I'm going to do tinctures for you, with you, and teaching you. So subscribe and check out my website, www.urbanbeach.org. Thank you so much. Bye.